Waza. Okay. Got something a little bit different today. Not really different, because I mean everything I do is the same shit all the time. Same shit, same shit, same. It's always the same shit, right? Well, that's life, isn't it? I do a whole bunch of work for one particular fella, and he has a hobby, and one of he's got a few hobbies. One of his hobbies is, let's say, it's throwing darts. So let's start this with a little riddle, and bear with me, because it'll be okay. It's okay. What kind of a dart can you throw and get that sucker to fly for 6 seconds? Just think about that for a sec. If you think that sounds good, you should smell it. So if you've watched my channel 5 times, if you've watched 5 of my videos, you've probably seen 2 of this guy's cars, and this is another one. I painted this car a while back. It was red. He wanted it this silver. So this fella also owns that hood. He also owns, I did a video where I stretched the rear wheel wells on a baby blue 64, I think, Barracuda. Same guy's car. I've got a couple of videos. I did some sheet metal alignment on one. Like I said, this is before I did videos that I painted this for him. So that's why it makes so much racket. This is the real deal. This is cages and bars and helmets and switches and gauges, and that's his class number. He has a boo-boo. I'm going to put some trim on that because he just had the vinyl top put on it, as well as they're halfway through putting a stripe on it. And look at that, hey? Race weight, lift off. And yeah, so over the course of the winter, I mean, sometimes shit happens. He watches some of my videos, so Daryl, if you're watching, this isn't actually your car, because I never told him I was going to do any filming of this car. But I mean, it's an interesting topic, isn't it? And yeah, this is a hell of a car. It's a fast car. I think he bracket races it, and I believe he runs. Well, I don't know where he runs, so I'm not even going to say. I know it's fast as one dirty, scalded, ass on fire son of a bitch is how fast this car is. So, I'm not giving away any secrets here, so don't really matter. I just thought it was worthy of noting. If anybody knows anything about Mopar racing in the last 30 years, ARL, that stands for Alan Lee, and Lee Brothers. I mean, they raced a Barracuda, a yellow one with a bunch of stripes on it, and their car, it demolished class records forever. Alan is no longer with us, nor is his brother Dwight. So both the Lee brothers are, they are no more, but that's a serious little kid in there. That's a little kid with a bad attitude, and I ain't joking. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. It's a new day. It's always a new day, hey? Every day's a new day. Isn't that a nice way to live life? So I'm going to speedy style this, because I mean, this, like, fixing this, it's not a planned, it's not a scheduled, it's not a, It's kind of, it's not screwing things up, but it's kind of, it's not part of what I got going on here these days. And it is putting a dent in what I should be doing, I think. But you got to take care of the people you got to take care of. Just remember that. You got to take care of your peeps. And I got other stuff around here that I should be doing, but this dude that owns this car, I've been doing this since 2005. So that's about, I think that's coming on 20 years. And in that time, it's been at least 12 cars that I've done for this fella. Not all big, huge jobs. Some of them have been big, huge jobs, but not all of them. But nonetheless, I mean, that's quite a few cars. And he is one of those he's just that kind of a guy that if I had nothing to do here and I was sitting out there on a wooden crate trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life, I could phone him and I could say, I got nothing to do and I got no beer in my fridge. He wouldn't care about that because he doesn't drink. But I could phone him up and say, I got nothing to do. You got anything? If I did that on a Tuesday, guaranteed Thursday morning, there'd be something sitting here for me to do. So if you got somebody like that up your sleeve, you got to take care of them. And I have told him before, and I meant it. If you got shit you need doing, let me know and we'll figure it out. So it is racing season, and this is his race car. And this unfortunate incident happened at a very unfortunate time. So it's only a couple of days. We'll get her squeaked out, get her fixed up. I still have paint in a bucket over there from when I painted it. So that's good. So for anybody watching who really gives a shit, 3 of yous maybe, I don't know. Just a quick rundown on just exactly what I've done here. So the whole fender, everybody, top to bottom, front to back, is sanded in 600 grit. When I blend clear, that's what I blend the clear over, is 600. Usually for the primed areas and paint, I'll finish them at 400, then seal it and paint it. In this case, I don't want to seal it because I don't want it. It's a small area, so I don't want to do it. Primer's really close to the color, so I don't want to do it. You feeling me? I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to paint over top of the primer. But instead of a sealer, what I picked up on, I don't know if I really pick up on anything. Years ago, the last shop that I worked in, being a production shop, it was an RM shop, and I painted. Well, I did body work and paint there, but send you to shave, hey? My cat likes this. Anyways, painting, doing a little bit of auto bidet paint in. They had a base coat blender that you put on. So you're supposed to, they wanted you to seal your area, then put your base coat blender on, then put your base on, your clear on. The base coat blender is basically just a clear toner. Of course, they charge 4 times as much as it would cost to use just a clear toner. But if you got any smarts about you at all, when you're doing shit, you can tell what's going on, what you just done. And when I put the shit on, that's all it was just a clear toner. And the biggest reason for it, and especially in metallics, is because no matter how fine they are, your sand scratches, I guess it does depend on the color, because if it's a really coarse metallic color, it might not happen. But if it's a fine metallic color, the scratches, they can grab your metallics. And however your sand scratches go, if you went over it by hand or with a machine or whatever, they can grab your metallics, and your metallics will orientate themselves into them scratches and stuff. And sometimes it'll give you an odd blend out when you're blending your color out. So you'd put this blender over it, and it just gives you a whistle smooth surface for the metallics to just blow right past. So I got a little pint of clear toner, and that's what I'm going to do the whole panel in, because 600 is plenty. And you know, if you're in a pinch, or if you really wanted to save time and you were doing something like this, you could most likely do this in 400 or maybe even 320 if you're putting on the clear toner like I'm gonna, because it'll go into them scratches and fill them up for you. I wouldn't, I mean, I'm not saying do that, I'm just saying you could probably get away with it though. So I'm to the point, I'm blowed, I'm wiped, haven't tacked it yet, the booth ain't running yet. I'm gonna turn the booth on and I'm gonna get to getting. So here it is, done deal. You may notice, see, I always show everything in the booth, really, when I'm doing this kind of stuff. If you notice, I always show the finished stuff in the booth, because anybody who paints knows everything looks worse in the booth. And you know one thing that a booth does for you? Did you see how dark, see how that fender looks dark everywhere? It's because a little more clear over top of silvers and golds in certain lighting, it makes them look darker. Like that whole fender looks dark now everywhere. It's just because of the extra clear, because I only put a little bit of painting basically where that light is. See where you can see that perfect reflection in my repair? That's where I've done some painting. But yet you can see there to there, it looks dark, right? There's no paint there. Back there, it looks dark, It's just the clear. Silvers and golds always, a lot of colors, but silvers and golds really show it. Really show it. So anyways, that doesn't really show outside. A little bit if you're really looking for it, but it does not look like that. It always looks worse in the booth. So there, I show you under the worst circumstances possible, because I ain't got nothing to hide. And if I was trying to hide something, who gives a shit? You don't know me. You don't know me. So anyways, there it is, it's done. Put his emblem back on. He had these emblems made. That's machined out of, I don't know what the hell it's machined out of, but it's a metal emblem that he had made. Say 426 small block, because that's how many CIDs are in there. But yeah, it's yeah, see, you can see what I mean, eh? And there's nothing there but clear. So whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. I almost want to start it just to listen to it, but I don't know what it does for cooling, and I'm not sure what it does for charging the battery and all that kind of stuff. And it ain't my car, so I shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. I should just start it, record it, and then just play it through my stereo full blast, because son of a bitch, that's like a I don't know, 13.5-to-1 small block with a huge solid roller cam in it, and damn, put a microphone underneath it because it's open headers and let her go ba-boom. But anyways, there it is. There's one more. So if you watched to this point, good for you.